What's going on to all my fellow Pokemon lovers here on YouTube? My name is Steve. I also go by Soft Savage Rips to a great community over on TikTok, and this is my very first YouTube video, so welcome. Off the bat, I just want to tell you guys, I'm going to be giving away this stamped Bulbasaur promo that comes in the Mega Evolutions booster box. All you got to do to enter is comment down below. Feel like liking the video, subscribing. I've grown to almost 10,000 followers over on TikTok. We go live several nights a week. So there's a Discord that I also have. I'll link all that stuff. I'll figure out how to do it. I'll link it all in the description below. I will be just telling you guys my journey, how I started in the hobby as a kid back in the late 90s, and how I got back into the hobby now and what I'm doing in the hobby. So strap in and let's go. All right, so let's kick it off. Base set, Neo Genesis, Battle Styles, Brilliant Stars, and Paradox Rift. Those 5 sets, what do they all have in common? So most of you guys probably nothing, but to me, those are the cornerstones of my Pokemon journey. So we'll start off with base set. Now, base set was something that I started collecting as a kid. We had a local card shop in our town. We started collecting, and of course, the last card that we needed to pull was that Charizard. And of course, who pulls it? My little brother, who is 6 years old at the time. He opens up a pack in the store and he has a Charizard. So we finally ended up getting him to agree to give it to us for the collection. And then we've mastered base set. And we started collecting Jungle after that. So Jungle had the evolutions in there. I fell in love with Jolteon. Something about electric Pokemon that just caught my attention. The way the Zapdos had like the wings out. So we ended up completing the Jungle set as well. We opened up Fossil, we opened up Rocket, some gym heroes, gym challenge. I think the last set that I officially opened was Neo Genesis. So Neo Genesis wasn't really a set that I collected heavily. It wasn't anything that we put in a binder. I think we were starting to phase out. We went to high school and we kind of forgot about Pokemon. But I do remember opening up Neo Genesis, and that's the second pillar in my journey with Pokemon, mainly because of the big chase in that set, which was the Lugia. I'll come back to the Lugia. Fast forward to 2021, and I'm with my daughter, and we're opening up Christmas gifts at my parents' house on Christmas. And my little brother got her a Battle Styles Elite Trainer box. Now, I haven't seen Pokemon since the late 90s. I've never seen an Elite Trainer box before. These are new things to me. So we start opening up the packs, and I'm explaining to her, got to be extra careful. In my head, I'm already like, all right, we got to get you a binder. We got to do all these things, right? I'm like blown away because now I've never seen full art style cards before. The texture, the style, I was like, this is awesome. And at that moment, I didn't realize it, but at that moment, I was about to go deep into this Pokemon hobby again. I need to catch up. I haven't been in this hobby for decades at this point, right? I found out that the next main set is going to be Brilliant Stars. And of course, it's a Charizard set. So I'm like, great. And we gotta get this set. Now, I don't have to rely on my parents to get me stuff. I'm an adult. I have adult money. We're getting Pokemon. So I pre-ordered my first ever booster box of any set, and it was Brilliant Stars. So Brilliant Stars is my 4th pillar. I bought the booster box, it comes in, and at this point I've watched so many YouTube videos. Shout out to the first creators that I watched, PokeRev, Danny Phantom, and Leonhardt. I learned so much about what is going on in the hobby just by watching those guys. So Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars comes in, what do? What our favorite YouTubers do. We set up a tripod and we recorded our entire opening of the Brilliant Stars booster box. We had all of our good hits that we've now established as good hits in penny sleeves, and we had a binder ready to go. Brilliant Stars later went to be my first master set back into the hobby. I loved the set. I still love the set now. But at this moment, and this is why I'm just going to backtrack a bit to go back to that Neo Genesis. So at that time, I was watching a lot of other creators, and I was like, maybe I can start to do some things on the internet and see where it takes me. So I went back to my parents' garage. I found an old cardboard box, almost like an ETB box, and it had like my local card shop's phone number on it. It had like my drawings, had some stickers on it, whatever. I opened it up, and on the top, I had an acrylic case. I don't know why in 1999 I decided to buy an acrylic. It was almost like an acrylic deck box kind of, or why this specific card was in a penny sleeve. But it was the Lugia card from Neo Genesis, and it was the first edition Lugia. Now, immediately I find it, I'm excited. That went on to become the very first card that I ever graded myself, and it came back a BGS 8 or 8.5. I'm gonna try to find a video of that card so I can throw it up in this video. But the reason why Neo Genesis is one of the pillars is because of this card and what happens next. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna sell this card. And I put that on eBay, and I sell it, and I sell it for around $850, $900. So the reason why this part's important is that sometimes you gotta sell something in your collection to just really kickstart. And I learned that from a lot of the creators here on YouTube. And that $850, $900, that's a really nice little chunk of money to start this this selling journey that I'm in now. But that's why that is one of the pillars in my journey, is that finding that card, grading that card, selling that card jump-started Soft Savage Rips. The last pillar in my journey is Paradox Rift. And the reason why Paradox Rift is the last one is that was the main set when I started streaming on TikTok. The growth on that platform is like something I've never seen before. I tried Whatnot around that same time with Paradox, and it just did not hit like TikTok. Our first year streaming, we streamed on TikTok in the full year of 2024, and we sold over $150,000 worth of Pokemon cards. For someone little and someone starting out, that's a huge feat, right? So Paradox Rift was that set, and that was it. I never looked back. We together have created such a great community. You guys, and when I say you guys, everyone here on YouTube, if you're still here watching this video, thank you. But hop over to TikTok, give us a follow. We're going to hopefully start to do more YouTube content. We have a lot of shorts on YouTube, which you can see what we've done over on TikTok. But I'm such a big advocate in doing the right thing. I've learned that from Danny Phantom. The guy is just like a gem in this hobby. When you do good, you bring out the good in other people. I do this on the side. I do it a lot for fun as well. Without you guys coming into my stream and chatting and making connections and buying, and even if you're just there to chat, I love that. Soft Savage Rips is a rip and ship style, right? Love it or hate it. But I aspire to be the person that isn't here to, charge you an arm and a leg just to have a little bit of fun, right? So I think that's what people actually connect with me on, and I connect with them. So it's just it's a full circle thing now. Collecting as a kid, collecting with my kids, and now creating somewhat of a side business with this has been such a great journey so far. I'm going to my first ever Collecticon in November. A bunch of people from this community are going to meet me there for the first time, seeing them in person. I talk to a lot of these people every day, texting, friends on Instagram, Facebook, and again in the Discord. These people have become a part of my life at this point, as corny as that sounds. But, what brought us all together? Shiny cardboard. And it's just an amazing thing to experience, to witness. But here we are. We're all having a good time opening up Pokemon packs. So again, if you guys are still here, thank you so much for watching my first ever YouTube video. Smash the like button, subscribe, and we're going to be giving this away next week. Just comment on the video and you'll be entered in for a chance to win that. And that's really it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out on my first YouTube video. Again, I'll catch you either on TikTok or on my next video. Until then, guys, thank you and peace.